What's up, guys? This is Somalian Pirate, and here's another episode of Where Do the 15 Points Go? Not really. But for those of you who didn't know, the level cap was just raised from 80 to 85, which means we get 15 more attribute points to put into our characters. So I decided with this, and since I changed my Namekian build from the last level, why not give you guys a new updated guide on what I'm working with. So, let's go to Customize, go to Boost Attributes. You'll see my max health is still the same. With this, I get 40 points, and since the Namekians already have high health, my health is pretty good with just 40. I actually have, I think, more than average. Key is at 0, and Key Blast Supers is at 0 because I don't use those things at all. So there's no reason for me to really use them. I haven't been using them that much. Max Stamina is at 57. Since my clothes and my Z-Soul all have 5 arrows, and I'm level 80, that gets me up to, I think, 5 bars. And then 57 points gets me the extra 3 to get to 8 bars total. I'm not sure if that's correctly right, but I know with 57 points I have exactly 8 bars. I tested it out, and at 56 I was a little under, so went to 57, and now it's perfect. Now I have 57 points in stamina, and now I have 8 bars, and it's perfect. The last video I didn't have that much, I had a little over, but I'm straight now, so we're good. Basic attack is at 100. The reason why it's at 100 is because I noticed when I'm battling, I don't really do strike supers as much, which is why I took that down. So basic attack is now at 100 because I do that a lot more. Why not try and maximize my damage with something I do more? So basic attack is at 100 and it's good. I like it. I like it there. I win a lot more matches, and I'm noticing a lot. My hits harder. Yeah, my hits hit harder a lot more. So, you know, I like it at 100. And then my strike supers is at 40. Now, this is the whole point of this build, is to where would you put the extra 15 points? I could put them in max health, or I could put them in strike supers. The reason why I won't put them in stamina is because 15 points will not give you a full bar. I'll just be a little bit over, and that little extra would just be wasted. So, since I already have really high health, I'm decided to put my next 15 points into strike supers. I only have 6 so far since I'm only level 82, but when I get the last 3 levels next week, when the DLC comes out, I have 7 more points to put in, and that strike supers should be up to 51 if my math's correct. Something like that. Not 51, 53. I don't know. I'm a math major too in college. I should know this, but we're not going to talk about that. So my equipment is pretty much the same thing, except for instead of having I'm neither Kami nor Piccolo Z-Soul, I now have Dragon Fist Explosion, which is one you get from the DLC pack 1 that just came out, and it's GT Goku Z-Soul, and I mainly use it because of the stats, but also when health is lower to a certain level, no staggering occurs until a certain amount of damage is received, which means you'll basically have a raccoon pose at a certain amount of health for a little bit of time. So timing that, hopefully they hit you, they're like milling you, and then they have a little bit of health left, and then you break through that, you're not getting hit, you can hit them back. Something along those lines. My accessory does nothing. I just use Piccolo's turban because I want to look like a Namekian. I think Namekians are the coolest thing ever in the world. And other than that, yeah, Bardock suit, time controller stuff, just to look how I do. My skill set. Skill set has been changed around a lot, but the main moves that I use is Super Drain, because draining their stamina helps me a lot. I get some back, and since I'm a melee build, I'm really focused around stamina. So I get some back, and then that gives them less, so they have less time to vanish and get away from my really long combos that I like using. Kaioken times 20, I use that because I can infinitely vanish for as long as I have stamina. So that helps. And then with that combos with Super Drain, because if I'm hitting them and my Kaioken's going down, if I grab them, I get some stamina back, which means my Kaioken times 20 lasts longer. I don't recommend using this strategy with Kaioken or Kaioken times 3, because every time you vanish, 2 bars go away, which means you're going to have to Super Drain a whole lot, which means you can't really be doing combos. Change the future, I use this simply for people that are trying to keep me at range. Since I'm a melee person, I have to be up close, and sometimes people use skills in a way that I can't get around. So they'll use that, I'll hit this, and I'll get up close to them, and then from there I can smash their face in, which is fun. Victory Rush is the first ultimate I use, and I use this as a offensive defensive type thing. So say if they're using, like, I see Death Ball is popping up, I can snap this and I'll vanish past the Death Ball and I'll hit them. Or I can do it at times when they're doing certain moves and I can just get this off, get up close to them and do a lot of damage. Since my Strike Supers isn't as high, but it's rising, it does a decent amount of damage. Spirit Sword. Spirit Sword and Justice combination are things I've been going back and forth with. Since I'm a Namekian character, their arms go long, which means they're usually far away, so Justice combination has been missing for me. It's been hit and miss, back and forth. Spirit Sword, however, can hit them at pretty much any range, and then you can also move it afterwards, after the first time you like pull it out, but I don't know how to move it. I've seen people do it online. I'm trying to figure it out. If anyone knows, let me know, because that would help out a lot, because sometimes I miss it and I've been trying to move it but it don't move. So for my evasive skill, I use Spirit Explosion. Angry Shout is very good. It gives you back ki, but I notice when I use this, say if they're using Death Ball and I use this, the end of the Death Ball or Vanishing Ball or Symphonic Destruction, if I use this, the rest of that move will hit me, so I have to Angry Shout more than once to get that damage away. With Spirit Explosion, I can hit this once and I'm kind of like blinking a little bit in a way where I can get away. So say if I use this move is like half a second long, but during a move that's 3 seconds, during those other 2.5 seconds I can move away, which helps out a lot. So I use Spirit Explosion, but Angry Shout is very good. I know there's probably some other ones here that also do the same thing. I think the Super Explosive Wave is the same thing as Spirit Explosion, but it's for Ki Blast users. So yeah, that's what I use. That's my boost set, and that's pretty much everything. I think I covered everything for this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will be bringing you more gameplay, more Quest to Rank Z, Mortal Kombat next week, the DLC when that drops, and other games that you guys want me to play, because, you know, so far I've been playing this and Battlefield Hardline, and that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope it was informative, and yeah, let me guys know what you want in the future. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.